Andrew Neff is a 6'2" junior from Fredericksburg, Virginia. In his successful career, he has been selected to First Team All-MEC once and has been selected twice to the MEC All-Tournament team. He is one of 5 players in program history to reach 200 or more strikeouts, and he is one of 7 to exceed 20 career wins. How has your experience at Concord been?
It's been really good. I built a lot of relationships over the past 4 years, and I really wouldn't trade it for anything.
What's your favorite part of being on the team?
My favorite part of being on the team is hanging out with the guys all the time. I think we've built a really good chemistry with the guys on the team every single year, so it's just a lot of fun to hang out with those guys.
How did it feel to become one of few Concord players in history to reach 200 strikeouts?
It felt really good. The ultimate goal is just to win baseball games, but it is good to be on a list with those few guys.
What win at Concord stands out the most to you?
I'd say my favorite win was in 2021 when Stalin hit the walk-off to send us to the postseason. It still gives me chills thinking about it.
How have you grown in your time here?
I think I've grown a lot, both on and off the field. I think I've just become more diligent in my work and just way more focused.
Andrew's coach Kevin Garrett and teammate Hunter Steele attribute much of his success to his competitive nature. How has Andrew grown in his time here?
Andy came here as a position player. We actually recruited him. He was an infielder as a high school player, and he pitched a little bit. So his role for us has grown in that capacity. He's been a mainstay in our pitching staff. He started out in the bullpen, but he's developed into a weekend starter for us. So over the years, Andy's stepped right into the number one position as far as pitchers go, and he faces the number one pitcher from another team. So that role has gotten really huge for him, and he's done a great job with it. So he's evolved from a two-way guy into our number one pitcher on our pitcher staff over the past few years.
How would you describe how Andrew plays?
He's a competitor. He competes. That's something I ask all of my players, but he kind of epitomizes the fact that he's going to go out there and he's going to give you 100% on every play, on every pitch, no matter what. And if he's in there for 7 innings, he's going to give you 7 hard innings of baseball and fight for a win at all times. And I'm just happy he's our number one guy.
How big would you say his role is?
It's huge. He faces, like I said before, he faces the number one pitcher from every team. And, that's a tough spot to be in because he's going up against guys who are very similar to him. They're going to be very competitive. Their coach and their program thinks they're the number one team, and everybody wants to win that first game of the weekend. So he gets the tough calls, and he handles that role great.
How would you describe Andrew as a teammate?
As a teammate, he's very competitive, but he also likes to hold people accountable, which is good for the team. And he always brings the energy to practice in the game, which is good for us.
What is one word you would use to describe how he plays?
Aggressive.
In what ways does he impact the team on and off the field?
On the field, he's a leader on the field and off the field. He leads by example, and he wants to see everybody moving in the right direction on and off the field. And I feel like he does a good job with that, and he brings the team together off the field as well. So he's one of the guys that leads the team in the right direction.
Andrew has already inserted his name among some of the top pitchers in program history, and with the remainder of this season left and one more year, it is safe to say he is not done yet. What are some goals you have for yourself as an individual and for the team for the rest of this season?
My biggest goal is just to win the conference championship, and then whatever happens after that happens.